Hey, hey everybody. Hey y'all, here I come. I'm washing my hands. I need to wash my hands and yeah. Here we go. Hello, 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 hello. Miss Jones James, aka Cookie Tookie. Okay. Hey Miss G. I'm trying something new today. Hey Sonia. Hi. Hey Camille girl, what's up, Josh? Hey. Okay, that's good. Queen Killer, I'm here tonight. Yes, this is the right place to be. Hey, Jacqueline, Miss Man. Don't worry, I got the tea for you, Miss G. It's coming. I named this one Fucktard Foolery. Thanks to our girl Yolanda from Australia, who gave me the word fucktard and the foolery. Y'all know what that means. I even got some wine, okay? I'm trying to let it chill for a minute. I set my alarm for this. I know that's right, Miss Dominguez. You better, because you don't want to miss this one. Let me take off my clothes. Y'all know I feel better when I ain't got no clothes on. Let me put my cap back on. I took out my front braids. I have to take out my back braids, which I'm doing this weekend. It's a holiday here in Santo Domingo. So Monday is a free day. So I'm going to finish taking out my braids, and then I'm going to the Dominican hair salon to get me a washing set. It looks like it's going to rain too. It's like, hold on, I did that wrong. It looks like it's going to rain. It's thunder and lightning. I got notes for this because I don't want to miss nothing. I've been writing my notes all day. Okay, here we go. Whew. You know, let me take off my pants. Let me get comfortable. Give me a second. Here I go. I even have my bumpy pillow just in case. So let me let you guys know that Mrs. Waters, I'm sorry, why do I keep calling that lady Miss Waters? Mrs. Weathers, she's doing great. She's actually at the Airbnb next to me because she brought her 17-year-old daughter who was coming for a little vacation. Hi there, Andrea. She brought her 17-year-old daughter. Did I jack up my Lululemon with chocolate? Okay. She brought her 17-year-old daughter from mini vacay. They went to a recovery house and had some issues. I'm going to get into that too. And so I thought it would be easier for me to navigate the family if they are near me. Marlandi, the Haitian nurse that I love so much, she is with them. I also have an additional, I think I have 4 Haitian nurses, Marlandi plus 3 on roster that I'm going to put up a post of. I met 3 other English drivers. So there's quite a couple of drivers that you guys can have. So I'm going to have all that information for you. The drivers, I have 2 new English drivers on deck. I'm going to have a couple more drivers. Um, yes, Miss Man, but I have bigger fish to fry. Um, so let me go to my notes. So let's start this off. Um, okay, sorry, I was reading. Will went back to, let me talk sisterhood, the sisters first. Will went back to Florida. Um, she had some issues. She had some pre-existing conditions. Hopefully, I'll get her to tell her story, but I'll just tell you guys what I can share with you. She had some pre-existing conditions and left earlier than she anticipated because she had a problem and felt she would be best treated at home in the United States. I spoke to her last night in the hospital. When she arrived, she checked herself into the emergency room. It has nothing to do with her surgery here. Her surgery is successful. Her doctor was Dr. Buys. She just had some serious pre-existing conditions. And because of that, I'm trying to get you guys some good light. And because of that, she left early so that she can go home. I'm sorry. So that she can go home and handle that. Sorry, I'm trying to move some stuff around so I can get you guys some better lighting. Ooh, oops. Because the lighting in my apartment is very crappy. So that was Miss W calling me. She sent me. I spoke to her last night. She was in the emergency room. I physically saw her there. Do I have my toto sticking out again as usual? She was physically in the hospital when I saw her, but now she's doing a lot better. She texted me on something non-related to what's going on in the hospital. So I would like to believe that she's fine, and I will check up on her later. As I said, Mrs. Waters is 3 apartments down from me with her daughter. She's doing well, and all is well with our Snatch Life sisters for today. So it's been a heck. So her and her daughter Nia can she can start on her recovery, and Nia can kind of enjoy her little vacay time that she's here in Santo Domingo with her mother. Okay, so now let's get into all the drama, chaos, confusion, fuckery, fucktard, and foolery. I call this one fucktard and foolery. And I'm gonna get right down to the nitty gritty. So let's start with Ida. Actually, let's start with Maria. So Maria's friend Ida took it upon herself to go and write some commentary about me on some site. I did not respond to that because that woman is a small fish, and I clearly have bigger fish to fry. So I allowed her to have that because I'm not going to address her on a small forum. What I'm going to do is address her on this forum, on my forum, because it's better this way. Now it's officially out. It's going to be officially out in the world for everyone to hear. What that woman says about me is irrelevant to my being. What I can say is that she did subscribe to the. Oops, I'm sorry, I can't even show it. Maria did, this is her thing. I sent it to a couple people. Andrea is on here, Miss Little. She can attest to it. She did subscribe to our YouTube channel, so she could be watching. I will be blocking her, but this is a special message for her, so I wanted her to have this. And she is the reason why your content was being blocked on YouTube with the YouTube Live. So you guys can give her a big fuck you. But until then, Maria, since this message is specifically for you, I'm glad that you subscribe. I hope that you get to see this message before I block you from my YouTube subscriber. And then again, I might not block you from my YouTube subscriber because right now I'm having such a fabulous time with your idiocy. So let's start there. Actually, yeah, let's start with her. So the issue that I had with these people came about when I was having a massage with Claudio. He was doing the hot wax, and she mentioned something about hot wax and mentioned how she was a friend of Claudia. I'm just going to go into the Cliff Note version of that. Her and I, we tussled back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I asked Kimberly to cut her off because what was the point? She was last in her class. She doesn't really know Claudio. Next thing you know, I'm having problems with my content on Facebook as far as like my videos being reported and me being in Facebook jail, which is fine because now I'm here on YouTube and I can reach a larger audience and I don't have to worry about being censored on Facebook. And so that's fine. I don't mind doing it here. After that happened, that morning, I was at Claudio's tussling with her with words. I got back to Bella Luna. I had dinner. I was exchanging pleasantries with Ida when ding dong, a woman knocked on the door. And I was, hola, this es mi amiga. Es mi amiga, my friend Maria. We did the customary bisus. She said hello. I sat there for another 2 more seconds and then I was like, holy shit, it's time for me to go do my live. Let me go do my live. So I went to the bedroom. I started my live. I did a first bit of live. Then there was an issue with the live. I had some internet problems. I went over to Ida. I asked her about the Wi-Fi situation. When she said to me, oh, I'm Maria, the person you had, you know, the issue with this morning. Excuse me. And my thought was, damn, bitch, you've been in here 45 minutes. What you plotting? What you doing? Should I be worried? And that was like my thing. So I thought, okay, that's psycho behavior. Ida came in, so I left and I went into the room. But when she said that, I pretty much was like, okay. And I went to the room, but I was thinking, that's fucking psycho. And I may have said it because I have no filter. So I went back and I restarted my live and I told the story of, oh my God, remember this morning, you guys, I was telling you this woman is here. She's been here. That's some psycho shit. Anybody can go. It was on a live on Facebook. So anyone can go on the Facebook and they can see that live. Okay. So a few days after that, that's when we started having problems with being reported. I then decided that I was going to sift through and see what was going on. And right then and there, I decided that it was the Dominican ladies that was having a problem with this situation. So I decided to cut all of them off. I told Ida that I was cutting her off of my thing because I was having a problem. So I left Bella Luna, I would say 48 hours after that. Tina came. I was taking care of Tina, making sure she got acclimated into her Airbnb after her surgery. And then I left Bella Luna the next day. Sandra and I, we got my stuff together. Was already packed. I left Bella Luna and I came back to my Airbnb. Okay. So my plan was to still continue going to Bella Luna to continue eating over there. So then Gotti Girl Queen checked in. So Gotti Girl Queen checked in, maybe, I don't remember what day Gotti Girl Queen checked in. Maybe it was a Friday. It was a Friday. I believe it was a Friday when Gotti Girl Queen checked in. So when Gotti Girl Queen checked in, it may have been a Friday or a Monday. I'm not sure. No, it wasn't. It was a no. Gotti Girl Queen checked in on a Monday. Okay. Oh, yeah, Saturday before Gotti. I think Gotti Girl Queen checked in on a Monday, but Saturday before she checked in, I was at the apartment. I thought it was Friday. I made a mistake and I went to Bella Luna to go and eat. And I was like, "Where's Sandra?" Because Sandra normally cooks for me. I spoken to Sandra early that day. She told me she was at the peluqueria. But it never occurred to me that it was Saturday, and Sandra normally goes home to her family on Saturday. But I'm at the house. Me and Ida were sitting down. We had an entire meal. I spoke to Ida again about Maria. And I told Ida how I believe that she was the one screwing with my content. I would appreciate if Ida would have a conversation with her friends about what they're doing, because I'm a nice person until I'm not a nice person. I'm good, but I'm a Leo. So when you fuck with me, you better kill me dead, because when I get up, I'm going to roar very loud. And this is what's happening right now. Okay. So Ida, no, that's not my friend. I only know her for business. Now all of a sudden the bitch is not your friend. You only know her for business, whatever. But Ida is very good at downplaying shit. So that meant nothing to me. But I wanted to make sure that she heard what I said, because I also told her when I start going and I'm charging, I'm taking everybody down. And that's because that's just how I am. Okay. So that was my last conversation that I had with Ida on Saturday. So Monday comes. Gotti checks in. She does her pre-thing. I'm getting ready to leave. Ida pulls me over. She started talking to me about a bill with Savon. Now her friend is implying that I was there. And then let me finish that part with the story with the bill. I came that night and I did a live and I told you guys what was going on. Everyone's like, oh, that's shady. Don't pay her. My thing was, I know how badly these people need the money. The $1,290 that she's asking for is nothing for me. I had every intentions of giving her that money, but when I felt good and ready, when I was getting ready to leave Dominican Republic, because it's not what you do, but how you do it. So now her friend, there's a post. I have a picture of it. I'm not going to post it, but it's circulating somewhere. She claimed that how I got a bill and I had an attitude about the bill, and how I was treated well, and how I didn't pay for anything, and I was eating for free. Everyone knows, any money that I get, the money that I gave her was for her pocket. I bought my own food because I got receipts. So now her friends, whatever she told her friends, is not true. So now that I'm getting into Ida, let's get into Ida. So I met her through my friend Carmen that I know from New York City. Carmen's cousin is married to Ida. Initially, I just wanted a nurse because I have an Airbnb. One thing led to another. I came here. I had they were doing some construction at my Airbnb. It wasn't a good environment. Ida came like, oh, warming, like, oh, you're like my daughter, blah, blah, blah. And it's all fucking game. That's why I told Gotti Girl Queen not to go for it. So Isabel was there, and Isabel always promoted me to have a little bit more independent to do my thing, because Isabel is a Dominican and she did not treat Isabel like that. So from the moment that I was there, I thought Ida was lovely. I liked the service at Bella Luna. I've never said that I did not like the services that I received with Bella Luna. It was the shit that Ida got with her. And ultimately, showing her true colors is what really pissed me off. So here we go. Now, the entire time, from the moment I was in Bella Luna, I bought my own food. I was buying my own vegetables. Sandra was cooking it. Every time I went to go and eat out, Ida ate and was merry, honey, and did not pay a dime. But she used to pick up my checks and she would write her company's name, because yes, I was paying her bill. And then what used to piss me off about it was that she would pick up the check and she would look at the check. And in America, that's a fucking no-no, because don't pick up the check unless you're going to pay for it. So I was doing all of these extra things, not to mention pretty much everyone from Snatch Life was coming through to Bella Luna. So she was making money and she was going to be making money. So if you're any kind of businesswoman, then you don't look right here. You look at the grand picture of what's happening and how it's being done. And I didn't want to put this out there because what you do for people is the things you do from the heart. But since she wanted to tell her friends this business and her friends want to be online talking about the business, so she's opened up Pandora's box. So now Cynthia Castillo is going to put it all out there. Now, had I given her a bill for half of the money of the food that she ate, the sneakers that I got everyone sneakers, including her boyfriend Martine, because I think they fucking. I got her daughter. I gave her daughter my Apple Watch. So if I was adding up shit, then that would be a big thing. But I got her Chanel perfume, and I did a whole bunch of other shit. But you come at me and you're nitpicking. Oh, Savon was there and Savon was eating and all of this other shit. But you're not talking, and then you're telling your friends one thing, but you're not telling them the whole story. And I really hate to talk about what I do for people because I really am a generous, giving person. The money for the meals, I did not mind doing. I did not mind doing all of those things. But if you're coming at me and you're fucking nitpicking a fucking pepper, then I need to start nitpicking what I do. So tell your friends the whole fucking story. Don't tell them what the fuck you want to tell them, then they're coming to look bad. Now, the second day, and that's overall the shit that was pissing me the fuck off. Yes, and an Apple Watch, an Apple II watch is not cheap. Okay, so, oh, hold on, why is my thing doing that? So, when I first got there, naturally I needed a massage therapist. Now let's get into the massage therapist, Gianna Colombo. So that is the reason why I don't fuck with Bella Luna. And that is the reason why I had an attitude. And I had every intention to pay, like I said, $1,290 is nothing to me. Nothing. But now that all of this shit is popping off for no fucking reason, very unappreciative. Yes, now that all of this craziness is popping off for no reason, I don't have a generous spirit right now. I don't feel like giving. Even when I had told you guys this story, I distinctly said, I'm going to pay her, but I'm going to pay her when I'm good and ready. But now you want to cause all of this friction for no reason. And Maria can yap all she wants to. I don't give a shit. She's a psycho bitch. So so Rebirth is out of the questions. She's not a good massage therapist. She was the last in her class, according to Claudio. Ida is a stupid businesswoman whose mind is very small, and she is manipulative, and she's greedy, and she's just plain dumb. When you're getting free press, when someone is lining up your pocket, what you do is you sit back, you chill, and you do nothing, and you let your blessings flow to you. Because everybody knows this, as quick as you got it, you're going to lose it even faster. Now, the day when I had the issue with the thing with Claudia and that lady Maria, I find it impossible to believe that her friend will just come over there. I'd been there. All of a sudden, your friend is coming over there. So if I am your friend, I will call you and I will say, yo, who's that crazy American chick you got over there? Today, blase, blah happened. I'm coming over there. If Ida was a smart businesswoman, Ida would have been like, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. This is my business. You want to see her? You ask to see her. The same way you know how to contact her on that site, you ask to see her. And then you guys work your shit out. But instead of her busy trying to secure her bag, she got in with her friend. So great. I get it. You guys are all Dominicans together. No problem. No problem. Well, America, we don't like messy, and we're all in this together. We're in charge of our dollars, who we spend our money with. So let me go to Gianna Colombo. So now in the little note that she wrote, because I didn't read the whole thing because I don't like nonsense fuzzing my brain. I was busy with Mrs. Weathers. I don't have time to be bothered with that. So there was something in there about Gianna Colombo. Okay. So Gianna Colombo, you're not allowed to use her because she's a shitty massage therapist. And I should have known from the very beginning that she was crappy because she comes and she sells more than massage therapists. She sold me this thing called Vagi RX or something. It's supposed to be a vagina rejuvenation thing. If you guys want that, contact the girl on she has an Instagram page. I guess the girl's selling it for $90.95. She sold it to me for $100, which is fine. I don't care. She made a $5 profit. So Gianna Colombo comes. I'm the best mommy. I'm this, I'm that. Normally my service is $800, but you weren't gonna get that from me because I had allotted how much I would spend a month on massages. So she wasn't gonna get that from me. She insisted that she gets her money paid up front, and I normally don't do that, but because she was a referral from Ida, I did. So I gave her the $600 off top. Everyone knows I've told this story a million times. I'm a very truthful person. I don't lie. The truth is easy to remember. And the way this story is going, honey, I can't make this shit up. There is nothing better than truth because I could not have thought of a lie that would be better than this shit. So Gianna Colombo came. I paid her $600, and it would be about almost a week later because I was literally there 5 days. I believe she came the second day I was there. Yeah, the day I got the whatchamacallit, the day I went from my pre-screening, from my pre-op. So it would be like 5 to 7 days, I believe. Maybe she had the money longer than that. Because I didn't see her until I think that Saturday. And when I saw her, or maybe that Friday, when I saw her, it was conflict from the very beginning. So she came to the apartment at Bella Luna, and she massaged my body. I had to find it for you guys. It's a thing called the handheld infrared massager with heat and deep tissue massaging. You can buy this little thing from Amazon for the bargain price of $29.99. She claimed that was an ultrasound machine. I wasn't really looking at the stupid thing. It wasn't until Josie tried to touch it that Josie could have dropped dead if looks can kill. And when I realized what she was doing, she would put on the ultrasound jelly like she was doing something. That massager is not one for that. Claudio used an actual ultrasound machine and he doesn't use that. So I was a little upset that you're gonna come, I'm paying you for my services. You would come and you thing this thing around. You threw, her thing was tossing out the wet wipes, the wipes, the baby wipes. Tossing baby wipes around is not thing. When I went to Cloud, I was frustrated and agitated. She massaged me on my bed the first time. I was a little agitated because I brought my own cotton sheets that I had purchased. Even though it was a Target brand, Target, it is costly, but I wanted soft sheets. I like 100% cotton. I don't like to do 50-50 or rest my body in polyester. So I bought my own sheets. I asked her not to do the massages, but when she popped out the draining tube so she can drain it, then she splattered a little bit of blood. I'm kind of like, I have many idiosyncrasies. I like things to be clean and in order. And so that kind of irked me. But our personalities just didn't mesh right from the very beginning. She kept talking to me about the PRK and all the other shit that she wanted to do. But I need you to come up in there if you want to sell me those products. And she didn't. And so I paid. So I had 3 massages with her. I gave her $600. I asked for $400 back of that money. I did not get a text from that woman until, because I got receipts. I will let you know the exact dates. Let me look up her name. I did not get a text from her until 9/11, and the text came at approximately At 8:55 a.m., I got a text, good morning. Your money's at the recovery. And you apologize for the delay. I guess she meant I apologize for the delay. And then at 8:49 a.m., I received another text that says, I leave you the $400. It's right. You can't really see it because of the lighting, but it's there. If anybody who needs a screenshot, they can have it. But I mean, I'm not making this shit up. So I guess Ida have that $400. So that was that. Get the watch back from the flower in the attic. Okay. So exactly, the flower in the attic. Hilarious. So that was the end of the situation with Gianna Colombo. I don't think she's a great massage therapist. I was quite impressed when she stuck the hole in my butt and she drained me from the butt, but everyone does that. But it was quite impressive at the time because it was the first time that had happened to me. I'm no longer impressed by that. Well, actually, I'm impressed that I'm over 1 month post-op and Claudia still does that to my behind. That's Maria Ida Colombo. Last is Martine, who was the driver. When I arrived in this very apartment right here, initially my friend Mark was supposed to come. My friend Savon was supposed to come. I paid Martine $200. He even also got a pair of sneakers from me. So I gave Martine $200 for him to be my driver. So most of the time, he would refer me to Ida. Oh, Ida's going to help me. Ida's going to do this. Ida's going to do that. Ida. So I literally paid him for absolutely nothing because he kept referring me to Ida. So later on, I had said to her, why did you let me pay him when I could have just paid you? Because she was, there. Initially, I thought, oh, she was very hands-on in her business, but it wasn't her being hands-on in her business because every time like we went somewhere, we would end up at a restaurant or some expensive coffee shop, and she was reaping the benefits of having the cash cow Castillo, the ATM Castillo near. So I don't deal with Martine because I thought him to be lazy. The last time I saw Martine, I saw him at Tina's. Tina decided she was going to form an alliance with Ida. I was angry with Tina for her using him because I distinctly had given her a driver. But since her and Ida became best friends, then that is fabulous with me. So that's that. I find Ida to be selfish and not very smart because she could have played this out a whole different way and it would have been different. We come here with US dollars. Though other women come here, a large majority of the women who come here are Black and brown women from the United States. We're coming here. This is our money. We have it, they want it, and it's all about how they're gonna get it, and they only see you as an ATM. I came here well prepared. I'm from a country like this, and so I did not have an issue doing stuff for people, going out of my way, going the extra mile, doing a little extra because I know they need help. And I'm only generous until I'm no longer generous. And Ida forced my hand with her foolery. So Rebirth is off my list. And that was before Steven, yes. So Rebirth is off of my list because Maria is affiliated with Rebirth. She's putting up these posts, not knowing that people is reading that. You're a businesswoman, you're selling your services. I'm giving away free shit online. I'm not selling anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking to people, letting them know the real nitty gritty. So people are only cool until you hang around with them for a little while. Then you see the true nature of who they are. And this is where I am. So you know how they say money is the root of all evil? Greed. Greed fucks you every time. So Rebirth is off my list because Maria is a stupid bitch. Maria, let me make sure I have her last name so that everyone knows who that fucktard is. Let me flip. Let me flip. Maria, what's her name? Oh my goodness. Oh my God, someone help me. Oh, Maria Caminero. Maria Caminero is a fucktard, and don't do business with her because she's stupid. Anyone who goes out of their way to Google Translate a message, and señora, mi nombre es Castillo, not Castle. So clearly you Google translated that shit. At the moment, I'm gonna get into that in a minute, Miss Harris Thomas, about which ones I will recommend. Let me go back to my list of though I got good service from Bella Luna, dealing with the idiocy over there. If you go over there, great. But don't be going over there. Just do the bare minimum, go for your services and leave. I wouldn't recommend it because she's stupid and she's not a good businesswoman. Luxury, I was there last night. You guys saw they have no hot water, no food in the fridge. They lock your room and they have the key. Only maybe because homegirl was leaving for a surgery, but either way. What else was there with Eden? No Wi-Fi. No, that was luxury. Eden, last night, Gotti Girl Queen today at Dr. Yeely's office met girls who was also leaving Eden. That's how this entire video started, because of the Eden people. Eden apparently was not feeding their people for 2 or 3 days. And they only got cold soup, but they weren't feeding their people. So Eden is out. Apparently Serenity is a good place. I had chosen Serenity. That was my own. There's a video. It's on the Facebook Live video, Eden. The one at Eden. I'm sorry, the one from Luxury is on Facebook Live. Eden have been on my list. I started doing these videos starting the August 9th was my first video, or maybe August 10th was my first video, and I started out with Eden Recovery House. Those videos can be found on Dominican Republic, plastic surgeon in Dominican Republic. Now, while I'm talking about this, I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, Dominican plastic surgeon in Dominican Republic. I was on that site. They cut me off that site. They blocked me out. They took me off that site. And then I got a call from the guy. 2 Indian women tried contacting me. Then I got a site. Then I got a. Oops, sorry. What? Oh, what did I just do? Hold on. Let me see if I can go back this way. Nope. Then I got a. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, come on. Okay. I hate this damn computer of mine sometimes. Am I still on? Hold on. Hold on. Cancel. Am I still on? Can you guys still hear me? Hold on for a second. Let me do something here. Oh, here we go. Why am I so freaking huge? Hold on. Computer issues. Hold on. Ah, this is gonna piss me off now. Hold on for a minute. Okay, here we go. Let me just do it this way. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I had, I need to figure that out. Give me 2 seconds, you guys, because I'm screwed here. And I'm trying to figure out how I can get myself back. You know what? I'll just leave it. I won't be able to see your comments in the end because my entire face is on the entire screen. Okay, so I had, what did I do? What was I? I was talking about, plastic in Dominican Republic. Yes. So I got a message from Stu, and Stu wanted me to give him the content. Initially, I thought it would be a good idea. Then I thought it wasn't a great idea. So someone else had went and checked. I don't know if it was you, Jacqueline Man, but the site that he was doing, someone wrote improve something and some comedy came up. He has a site that he's starting, and he's trying to make it like a competitor for Real Self, and he needs content. And so because he needs content, he's using that site to get content. I went on his site today, and what I saw from his site was before and after pictures of like celebrities, what they look like before plastic surgery, what they look like before plastic surgery, and what they look like now, and the stuff that they've given them. A lot of people went on there. It was like a big to-do. Here it is, ladies. No man is interested in shit that you have to say or do unless he's getting money. When have you ever met a man that would be interested in anything pertaining to women's issues? No white man is interested in anything that we do, black and brown women, unless they are making money from it. That's any woman, period. And that is the bottom line. So he has this site. He's making money from this site. He needs content to make it from this site because he's trying to do it like a Real Self. So however he wants to market himself, that's great. He gave me a really good shout out. Thank you, Stu, for mentioning Cindy, my name, and Snatch Life. Thank you. I appreciate that. I like the transparency that he's given the women. So you guys can handle that how you like. So, but whatever that fucktard is from Surgery Sisters, who's trying to make herself into a consultation chick. What? I can't see what you're saying, Jacqueline. Who's trying to make herself into, hold on, you guys. Hold on 2 seconds. Yeah, she's trying to make herself into a some sort of consultation for surgeries, particularly with Dr. Duran. And so yeah, so that's that. So her, I'm not going to touch on. She's a small fish. I'm not even going to give her any kind of press. So I'm just going to move on. But she happened to mention that in the story of how I was kicked off that site. But I was taken off the site because they wanted to see if I would be able to move on to see what kind of influencer I would be. And since I got kicked off the site, I started my own forum, which is what they want because they are looking for people to work with them so that they can get the content. And I was pretty much showing my hoo-ha on that site. And so those are the kind of content that they were looking for. You can go to Serenity because Serenity is apparently a good place to go to. However, beware of their drivers. You don't want to use their drivers because you guys saw the video that I wrote of that woman who had mentioned something about them charging her $260 for her and her sister. The video is on Snatch Life on Facebook, and that's crazy that they would even pay for that shit, but they did. And now they're pretty much out of $200 that they paid. And so if you're going to go to Serenity, use your own driver. Now let's talk about opulence. So opulence, I had written a post, somebody had wrote a post about opulence, and I happened to mention how the lady from opulence was from like Uganda. I was under the impression that she was from Uganda. I was told that by a source I deemed to be reliable. It was a huge, big argument of whether or not this woman was British or Ugandan or whatever it may be. As a woman of color from the United States, I believe in supporting Black businesses. I believe in supporting women's businesses. Any woman in business, I believe in supporting. I also believe in supporting Black women in business. And so I went and I showed her recovery house simply because I was told that she was a woman of color. Then there was a great big debate about her being British or Ugandan. So I had her video on YouTube as well. Was it on YouTube? Yes, it was on YouTube, I believe. Yes, I put it on YouTube as well as Snatch Life. Hold on, let me open up the door for my 17-year-old Insta kid. Excuse me. Do you think about Apple computers? How do I make my computer? How do I make my thing small? You know? Anything about apples? So this screen is big. How do I make it small?
Like, so your face isn't so?
Yes, I want it small so I can read the thing. Hold on, you guys. I think this 17-year-old will be able to fix my computer. But while she's here working on it, maybe not. But while she's here working on it, I will continue talking. So I had her business. I had showed her business. I had showcased her business when she and she never sent me a note saying thank you or nothing for showcasing her business. She did leave me something that said, oh, you're gonna Google it? Yeah, this is a MacBook Pro. She did leave me a message underneath the Facebook, underneath the YouTube video stating the kitchen closes, the kitchen does not close at 7, the cook leaves at 7. And my argument, but I didn't have the argument with her, I just kind of let it go. But I was talking to someone about it. I think it might have been Andrea, where she touched on and said, well, no, she said we saw the sign. It's right there. I didn't make the shit up. I didn't pull it out my ass. It was right there that the kitchen closes the kitchen closed at 7. And no one wants to go into any place eating that you can't eat after 7. She told me, no, the kitchen doesn't close after 7. The chef leaves at 7, blah, 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 blah. So you can eat after. So that means I will be eating reheated microwave food after 7. Whatever. So I did not respond. I think I just liked her comment and I kept it moving because I don't have time to respond. The next time I heard from this woman was, what is it? So hold, okay, so I'm holding the control key with what? Hold down control key.
At this time.
And then
take 2 fingers and swipe upwards.
Control key, take 2 fingers and swipe upwards. 2 fingers. Am I holding control command? Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to fix my situation here. So I'm going, okay, control key going down. Oh,